Hi Capricorn, thank you for joining me for this video. This is your read for the month of January. Please like, share and comment, as this all helps the algorithms so that more people actually get to see the video. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I really would appreciate you hitting subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help me and it helps my channel to grow and it helps others actually get to see the channel. And remember to hit the notification bell so you are made aware of the upcoming videos. Alright, let's have a look and see what messages wish to come through for Capricorn for January. And for all Capricorns out there, wishing you a very happy birthday for December, and for January Capricorns, happy birthday to you too. Okay, can we please have the first message to come through for Capricorns for January, please? Okay, we have our first card. Okay, can we please have second card to come through, please? A second message, which is for the highest good of Capricorn viewers for January, please. Okay, we had those two that wanted to come out. And can we please have third message for Capricorn for January, please? What message wishes to come through? What message wishes to come through for Capricorn for January, please? Okay. Alright, let's have a look and see what messages we have. So we have fertility. We have Crossroads, and the crystal there is chiastolite, and we have fun with orange calcite, and we have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay, so with the first card we have the sun goddess Flora, or deity Flora, and she is the deity of fertility. So this could herald for some Capricorns out there that there may be a birth on the way, a pregnancy may be on the horizon. It's also saying that with fertility it's creative. So maybe it's time for you to find your creative ability and to birth something new. So fertility is not just about being fertile as in pregnancy or birth, but it is about embracing your creative side. It's about looking forward. It's about new growth. It's about finding out who you really are. It's a form of transformation, because you are birthing into someone the person you're meant to be. Maybe you have been hiding yourself as in who you really are. Well, this is now time for you to break out, time for you to be reborn, time for you to break free and be who you are meant to be. You know, there could have been a situation, decisions needing to be made, and you are at a crossroads and you're not sure which way to go. This is saying to you, look at every opportunity, look at every situation and feel into what the outcome of each choice could be. You need to connect into your inner being and listen to how your body reacts to certain outcomes. But remember to have fun as well, that not everything is to be hard work. Time to make sure you find the time to have some joy, to have some fun. Maybe the crossroads is in a career situation where you know something is going to be hard task, hard going, a hard slog, or the other opportunity is going to be more fun and it'll be a breeze for you. And you think by taking the one that's going to be the breeze, is where you're going to have more fun, is not going to work out for you because it seems too easy. Well, this is asking you to feel into how you can see yourself in each role and how that feels for you. Could be a crossroads with moving. It could be a crossroads with certain relationships. This is where you need to connect in with yourself and find out what it is that you really want and what you really need, what is serving you and what will bring you joy and fun. And cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Well, this is, if you have been going through a hard time, it's where your heart is now cracked open, that you can't go much lower. Your heart is being cracked open to allow the pain, the upset, the trauma, whatever it is, to break free and to allow more love and more light and healing into your heart. It's a circle of life. And the alchemy of life is where we go through and get in touch with our inner feelings so that we can heal. And when we heal, we open ourselves up to far more things that are for our highest good. Alright, let's go to the books and see what the messages are that these cards are bringing through. So, Flora. So she is a solar deity, and it says, growth is your birthright. Avoid stagnancy. Be open and fearless in your blossoming. Move forward and be fruitful. Create. And it has a little saying, and it says, I am open and ready to accept the beauty and fertility of the universe. So Flora is the ancient Roman goddess of flowers, spring, fertility and youth. Most importantly, she heralds the end of winter, the coming of the sun and the beginning of the warmer months of spring. She is one of the more recognisable goddesses in art, always depicted surrounded by and holding plants and blossoms, or wearing a flower crown, always young and beautiful. In the ancient Roman religion there were 15 official important deities, and these were given their own flamen, or priest, signifying their stature. There were 3 flamen mayors who would serve the 3 major gods of Mars, Jupiter and Quintus. The remaining were served by flamen minors, and the cult of Flora had hers. The Floralia, her official festival, came at the beginning of spring and was a happy and wild celebration. It was 6 days long and included dramas, rituals, drinking of wine and a hunt. Women were able to dress up in costumes that normally would be banned to them for being too revealing, as nakedness was a part of the rituals. Men wore flower crowns, and the sight of an ithyphallic image or a phallus in person was not shocking. It seemed a nice job to be the flamen of Flora. In her role to herald spring, all aspects of this, including wine growing, important to the Romans, growth of plants and flowers, and the prosperity of the family was focused on and hoped for with her blessing. Here we see the recognition of the solar energies in relation to all things fertile and celebratory. Okay, so now let's have a look at Crossroads. And as I said, the crystal is chiastolite, and it's crossroads, protection and transmutation. Are you at a crossroads or torn in two directions? Have you found yourself in a position where you have to make a choice but are unclear which road to take? Sometimes it's hard when you're waiting for an answer to come, but it just hasn't. Your feelings need to be your compass. If you feel joy, happiness or excitement when you think of an option, you know which road to follow, regardless of whether or not it is the logical road to go down. Follow the pull and see where it takes you. Your intuition is always right, and the more you learn to trust it, the more you align yourself to your soul purpose. Your intuition is your own soul guiding you where you need to go. Remember that there is no wrong or right path to go down, only lessons to learn from. Sometimes we just need to make a decision and see where it leads us. Starolite is said to be a fairy stone. Okay, so there must be starolite in that picture as well. It is very grounding and can help with your connection to nature spirits. This stone can be a particularly potent stone to get in tune with the four elements, as elemental beings can be powerful teachers when you reach out to them. With this card, it may indicate it's time to make a grounded decision about something in your life, and having chiastolite and starolite to aid you will be a good start. So it says if you are at a crossroad, a good exercise to do with chiastolite or starolite is to meditate and picture yourself walking up to that crossroad. See on the signposts the options or roads you can take. Do you feel a certain pull towards a specific path, or do you get the sense to not go down a certain road? And I think you can see that how, in a way, that this ties into the fertility card, because it is transformation, it is growth, and by taking a different path, you are heading towards growth. Because every option, every choice we make is a chance for us to transform. It's a chance for us to grow. We grow in our experiences. It helps our soul's growth. It's all part of our spiritual journey here on earth. Okay, so with the fun, we have the orange calcite. It's also got citrine, quartz and optical calcite. And it's fun, emotional balance and energizing. So orange calcite is such an uplifting stone, known to be beneficial in bringing light and laughter into your life. Are you in need of some fun? Have you been taking life too seriously, or do you feel like your emotions are like a roller coaster? Whenever you become very emotional and teary or have a creative block, you should look to your sacral chakra. It is the water element chakra and therefore is attached to emotions, which is energy in motion. It is also the chakra associated with relationships with partners, finance and sexuality, females, and is the seat of your creativity. So again, tying that into the fertility, which is your creative side. When there is imbalance in this area, you need to bring back your emotional balance. Orange calcite is a perfect stone to help bring you some balance, inspiration and confidence. It will lift your mood and energize you, and may even insert some passion in your life. If you are experiencing a creative block, is it aligned with a relationship issue you may be going through, which can also tie into that crossroads? Sometimes you don't need to pinpoint what the situation is, but if you can recognise the sign of which chakra is involved, you can use crystals accordingly. Remember that everything is energy, regardless of the situation that created the imbalance. Work at shifting or restoring energy and you will get results. When you shift into using your creative energy, you move into a state of flow, which allows you to turn your thinking brain off for a while. It's important to make this switch and let your hair down. It's not only a fun thing to do, but is also therapeutic. So if you're having relationship or sexual issues, or just need to break away from being stuck in a routine, you could try using art as your therapy, as it works with the same chakra. Meditating with or carrying with orange calcite will have the same effect. Be creative and wear something orange or eat orange foods if that works for you. Bring orange into your aura and have fun doing it. Okay, and now let's go to Cracked Open. Rock Bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home, into your body, at the centre front of your life. It's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds, and in ways we could only dream were possible. But first they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen, so surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows and your hurt happened for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay, Capricorn, they were the messages that came through. I hope there was something in there that resonated for you. I do appreciate you taking the time to listen. And until next time, thank you.